Hello folks, welcome back to Flea Market Guy. We're stopping in at a antique shop not far from my home, about 25 minutes. This is called BJ's Antiques, and I spoke to the fellow that owns it. Oh, look at this already. And we have full carte blanche. So let's go in and see what we have here. This is a large, solely run and operated by a gentleman by the name of Jim. And we'll go ahead and look around and see all the great things. This is like one of the best antique shops that I've been to in a while. It's one of them places where, you know, you go in and you find antiques. You're not going to find new stuff and old stuff. And this fellow's location is a great place, and I'm hoping to find a lot of items. So what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to do 2 segments, possibly 3, because of the issues I'm having with the editing on the GoPro. And if anybody has any recommendations, you know, please forward me any tutorials. The comments are really appreciated, but my problem is I just don't know much about the GoPro. Oh, that's a beautiful lawyer's cabinet. Not as nice as mine, though. Anything I can do to learn how to edit with this GoPro will be greatly appreciated. Now, I'm like a contractor in Home Depot right now. My eyes are all over the place. And again, this place isn't very far. If anybody's interested in swinging by this location or coming on over to Pennsylvania, I would surely, you know, wouldn't mind showing you around. And again, we're going to be doing 2 segments, and I have a Sony LED or digital camera that I may end up starting to use to do a lot of the footage, only because it holds more and I can upload much easier. It's a high def camera, so I'm going to look into starting to use that as well. Look at all these great signs. Look at the railroad crossing sign, $22. This is like extreme eye candy for me right now. I'm sure many of you guys are liking the stuff here. And the prices are really good. It's like, you know, it's really amazing, some of the prices on some of these things. This is $290 for that tractor. That's right about retail. So again, we're going to do like 2 segments, maybe 3. Look at the moose heads, the caribou. Some great items here. That globe table looks really nice too. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to do a couple segments here. Again, some great glass. And the light's not really good here. Made in USA, younger mock. Not sure what that means. Hull USA. No prices on that. Nice violin. Modern. A lot of beautiful pieces in this store. There's a lot of nooks and crannies, and this gentleman by the name of Jim, he owns this shop. He is a sole proprietor, the owner of this location. There are no booths. Everything in this shop is his. So, $325. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Antiques Country Furniture sign. That's a nice big sign. Yeah, so I had a hard time joining the segments on the last video that I uploaded. And for some reason, I don't know what happened, but I lost the second segment. I didn't hit a delete anywhere, and I lost the segment. And so I just uploaded that first portion. And there was some great finds in that shop, in the Goodwill store. That's a nice, looks like an old teapot. I'm not sure if this is Asian. I don't think it's Asian. It's got like a nice glaze. It's glazed inside and out. Oh, look at the chicken. $29.99. Oh, look at that desk. $1,000. So I'm going to do this video here. I'm going to run this up to about 15-minute segments. I know many of you, like me, have a hard time sitting down for a half hour watching a video. And I do prefer watching, shorter segments of videos, coming back maybe in the afternoon and finishing up, part 2. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that here. I think I'm going to do that from now on. I'm going to do multiple segments because I think it's easier for everybody. $289. That's a really nice carpenter's trunk. I know I'm going pretty fast, guys, but I'm going to do another segment here. Well, we have to try to keep moving because we got the radio playing, and we need to not get a strike on the strike for the music being played. I suppose I could ask Jim if we can lower the music a little bit, and we'll just keep talking until we get far enough away from it. So it's not a big issue, but yeah, there's a lot of nice things here. Prices are a little higher for me on the retail on some of the things that I'd like to buy. It's a nice chicken dish. Oh, I don't think we can. Let's see if we can get to this and see what this is. This is clear. I like this glass one. It's got like a color to it, It's got a price on it, but geez, I don't want to break it, There's no price on it. Oh, maybe there is a price on the inside. 15. That's a nice dish. Yeah, nice dish. Look at the 300. I bet you that's got a nice little price on it. I don't see a price tag on it. That's pretty cool looking. Yeah, so again, we got the music playing, so we need to be careful with the music in the background. We don't get a strike. Oh, look at that beautiful, very old bassinet. Oh man, that's gorgeous. Nice pie dish. $19 for that. Wow. I wonder If there's anything on it. This is Bizarre Ink World. I'm not sure what that means. Some of the things here you guys are going to say, oh yeah, I know what that is, so I know what that is. There's just a lot of really neat things here. And no price on that. That's a shame. Oh, look at that serving set. That looks really nice. $50 for that serving set. So, but yeah, there's some great items in here. Things that I would love to take home. This is Red Turkey Food Products, Corning, New York. There's a lot number, but no price. Oh, look at the things in here. Very nice. Oh, he's got more jars down in there. Oh, you can't see any of that. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, the lighting is not the greatest. So I think we're gonna go around the outside, and then in the second video I'll do a lot of the booths. And for many of you that are interested in this location, this is Central Pennsylvania, Route 15 in Montgomery, Pennsylvania. Very easy location to get to. It's only, I think he's about 15 minutes off of I-80 that shoots across up to State College in Central Pennsylvania. I guess he's here about 40 minutes from State College, and not a hard find if you were interested in coming out here. But you know, I'll talk to Jim a little bit more after the videos here, and I'll put some details into the notes, you know, the description area, to help many of you guys find this location and possibly maybe strike a deal with Jim. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm seeing stuff that even I'd like to purchase. Yeah, a lot of items here. You know, toys. Oh, look at that green glass. $24. That's a great piece. I really like the quality of items here. So yesterday I drove by here, and I was able to introduce myself to Jim, and got to talking a little bit, and I told him I said I'd love to do a recording inside, and he was like, yeah, absolutely. So here we are. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to end this segment at 17 minutes. This way it's going to be an easy upload. So that's really a basic, you know, panoramic view of the shop. It's a warehouse style shop, loaded with beautiful collectibles. There's some furnishing restoration things, some locks, some hangers, some wheels. That's a nice decorative mirror piece. Oh, that's a nice cupboard. Yes, sirree. Okay. So folks, I'm going to go ahead and just do a short little clip here to the front, and then we'll do a second clip with the showcases, and maybe we can interview Jim a little bit and talk to Jim about some of the specific collectibles that he has here. And I want to say a special thank you to Jim for letting me do the recording here, and I hope that many of you will inquire of the items that you're seeing here in the video. And if you do have any questions, again, I will put the contact phone number here, and if any of you are interested in swinging by and taking a look at the great items that Jim has here, he's open 3 days a week, and I'll put that information in as well. So that's it for the first section, part 1, and we'll go ahead and do a part 2.